Roman found this listing at like 40 minutes after it became available on Zillow. We could have waited a couple more hours to make the call. We could have waited a couple more hours to look, but because we were there super early, we were able to move quick and actually get the house. And that makes all the difference. You know, there's an example of like the difference between an Olympic athlete training, like an Olympic runner training versus like a high school student training. The high school student in 2 hours of training makes more progress than the Olympic runner will make in 4 years of training. But that 1/10 of a second that the Olympic runner gains in those 4 years is the difference between silver and gold, and the difference between silver and gold is everything. So on a deal like this, being super diligent and finding these deals the second they hit the market is where we win. And if we aren't there first, then we're second. If we're there second, we lose. 30 days ago-ish, I started getting into real estate. One of my clients has been into real estate forever, and he's been mentoring and guiding my friend Roman and I. And this is our first deal. So this is the first house that we acquired. It's a really sweet deal. It came on the market, I think it was last Wednesday morning. Within 2 hours, we were here viewing the house. Within 30 minutes, we had an offer on the table, and our realtor, Eric Dordel, really went to bat for us. He negotiated hard and he won us the deal. We started the day, deal popped up, we were super excited. By the end of the day, we had acquired this house with terms that were agreeable for the buyers and the sellers, and now we get to do the fun stuff. So what's cool about this one, you'll notice, is this big side yard is actually a legal lot of record, which means that there's about 48 feet between the edge of the house and the fence over there, and there needs to be at least 45 feet in order for us to make this a separate buildable lot. What makes it extra special, there's a few things, but one thing is that there's an alleyway in the back, and because there's a rear access, Spokane has made some rules that allow us to build more densely. So we can actually put 2 attached homes right here on this lot because of the rear access. And that's gonna allow us to sell it to some investors who are willing to pay more for this lot than they would normally. And they're also gonna pay us to build these attached homes. So we're gonna make money on the lot sale. We're gonna make money building the attached homes. And then the cream on top is this beautiful, I think it's a 1909 blue house behind me. We got it for about $75,000 less than we can sell it for, almost as is. So that's why we were so excited when this deal hit the market. It was not only a legal lot of record. You know, the funny thing is this just so happens to be a house that we knocked 2 times the week before. As some of you know, we've been doing a lot of door knocking lately, and we knocked this one twice and nobody answered. And so it was funny when Roman saw it pop up on the listing, he like blasted off the email. And I took a look at the map and I'm like, whoa, bro, this is one that we had knocked like 4 days before. So pretty serendipitous, no doubt. But so we bought this place for they were asking $320, we bought it for $325. We're gonna be able to sell the lot for $100,000. We're gonna be able to build 2 attached homes that will net about $100,000 in GC fees. It'll take 4 to 6 months to build. And then we'll be able to sell the house for maybe $75,000 over asking. So all in all, we should profit at the end of the day, you know, somewhere between $125 to $150, which would be pretty cool. So beautiful house. I would almost live in it, but we're gonna sell it and keep the green stuff, you know what I'm saying? So here's the alleyway. It's a pretty nice setup. It's all paved already. We don't have to develop anything. It's cool because that garage over there is lined up with the house. So all of this is open. And so this will be the rear access to the 2 attached. Those big trees in the front, I think they don't have to move. So that's gonna provide some nice shade. You have this beautiful historical house next door. Like this neighborhood, even though they call this area Felony Flats, like this is like the edge of it, and it's like the nicest part. So just a no-brainer deal, and we were super lucky to get it, and we were lucky because we were there first.